Good morning, Karen.
Hi, David. What's up?
Is this a good time? I have some good news about the case.
Oh, yeah?
So, I just got out of a meeting with a PI named Steven Scanlon, the guy that messaged you on Facebook. And I gave him a check for $1,500, and I think he's in.
So, wow, it sounds like he had some good information.
Well, no, not exactly. But there is some good information if you read between the lines and twist it a little bit.
Wait, you mean like lie to the court?
I wouldn't exactly call it lying. We are just presenting a set of alternative facts.
We're not going with the, hold on, I just need a sec. We're not going with the terrible accident.
I will tell you that my client has no criminal intent. She loved this man.
Oh, by the way, I'm wearing the shirt you got me. Isn't that cute? Isn't it happy hour anytime? Yeah, no, so fill me in.
Look, it's been a year. Nobody remembers it was a bomb cyclone that day, right?
And actually have it push you back. And I weigh about 200 pounds, so to have that happen, you know it's intense.
So we are just gonna say it was barely snowing, just some flurries.
This is a nor'easter like no other right now.
And where the taillight cut him up, we're gonna say those are dog bites.
Oh my God, what? Nobody is going to believe that, David.
Listen, this guy's Scanlon. He knows Brian Albert. They were boxes together or something.
Seriously, should I just flee the country? I don't even know at this point.
Karen, listen. John had 2 black eyes. It looks like he went 3 rounds with Mike Tyson.
David, those are from a skull fracture, not a punch.
We are going to say
what am I paying
Steve
you to
Scanlon
do?
came to us with insider information that he knew there was a fight inside that house.
Fine, but did he say that?
Karen, please, shh. Do you know Turtle Boy?
Oh God, I know him. Yeah, he's trash. He writes blogs about people, right? Whether it's true or not. Gets paid. Fills them with lies for views, clicks, and money. I mean, what's your point?
Nobody wants to fuck a cat. People will fuck a dog because we doggy style. It's the most popular, it's the most American thing you could do.
Yes, that is the guy.
I mean, that's really not on brand. I'm a college professor, class, sass, and ass, you know. Do we really want to be involved with him?
Want to be involved with
I don't know.
Karen, look, he's not a real journalist. No real journalist would do this, so he's our only option.
Really? We're gonna do Turtle Boy. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying.
We just have to figure out how to pay him.
I mean, I already drained my 401k, so like, how are we gonna pay this guy?
Well, maybe you can pay him in other ways.
Pay him in other ways? What do you mean? No, even I have my limits. You know that, David.
All right.
It's no badge, no badge.
Okay, bad idea. Well, let's see what your brother can do about Alexis.
David, he can't give away cars. What are you talking about?
But he probably can get a really good deal. Am I right?
I guess.
So we will basically feed Turtle Boy this information so he can get this theory out into the public.
As long as I don't have to touch him. I'm
Karen,
not touching
listen,
him.
this is what we're gonna say. We're gonna say you dropped him off.
He goes up
You
the
saw him
driveway,
walk up to the
approaches
door,
the side door,
and
and
just
as I
as
see
he
him
got to
approach
the
the
door,
door,
you look
I
down
look
at your
down at my
phone.
phone.
Okay, so you never saw him walk inside the house. Comprende?
Wait, so I'm changing my story again?
I hit him.
Karen,
It was
no.
preceded by
You're not
a
changing
did
your story.
and
You are changing your
proceeded
story, but no
by a
one's gonna know.
question mark.
Turtle Boy has like a cult following. Whatever he says goes. Doesn't matter. You could say that you're the Queen of England and they believe it.
I mean, but are these people going to be on the jury? Like, I don't want a jury filled with the Hills Have Eyes people.
It's obvious with all the evidence. It's horrible. She didn't do it. Truth needs to come out.
Bingo. We will not be going to a jury trial. We will be getting this thrown out before the trial.
No jury? Oh,
Nope.
I like how that sounds. Tell me more.
Turtle Boy is like a rabid pit bull with a venereal disease that just won't go away. Once he latches onto something, he won't let go. And no matter what happens, he will keep coming back.
I can get revenge on all of John's friends that I never liked anyway. Ooh.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead.
I see where you're going with this. I'm really not a fan of him. I'm really not. But I like seeing people suffer. I am a huge fan of that.
Okay, so now we're gonna say he walked into the house and immediately his friends started beating him.
Okay, so speaking of pit bulls, what about the dog bites? Where are we going with that?
And the dog naturally wants to protect its owner, so the dog bites his arm. And that's what happened to him. It wasn't the taillight. And we will release the autopsy photos through Turtle Boy.
Problem is, they don't look like dog bites.
Karen, throw a filter on it, make it look darker, the wounds will look deeper, and send it to Turtle Boy. He'll know what to do.
Are you sure about this?
Is there anyone on John's side that you have feelings for that you don't want to be harassed?
Nope, they're all up for grabs. I hate them all. I always have.
Well, that settles it. We're gonna harass the shit out of them, and Turtle Boy is gonna pressure them to admit that John was killed inside the house. But here's the tricky part. He was killed exactly where you hit him and never moved from that spot. So we have to explain the cell phone data.
I hate technology.
Never going inside the house.
Technology always screws me over.
Did you know that when you're driving in a car going uphill, it can register flights of stairs climbed in Apple Health?
Stop boring me, David, and get to the point.
Looks like John took 80 steps while you two were driving in the car.
Oh, so we could say he was already out of the car. I like this. Keep going.
Exactly. And if anyone questions it, we just sick Turtle Boy on them.
One issue, like what would the motive be for killing him after we were all just having so much fun at the bar, you know?
Well, you know best. Do you have any ideas? Does anyone have any problems with John?
No, he was the patron saint of Canton. Everybody loved John. That's the problem, David.
Okay, well, that's not good. Like, everybody liked him? Everybody.
I know. Colin Albert.
Who?
He's young, like really young, but he's like a little punk, you know what I mean? So he threw a beer on John's lawn once, and John did not like that. And you know how he can make it fit? He's Brian Albert's nephew. Boom.
My name is Colin Albert. I am a freshman at Bridgewater State. I am studying finance here, and I am also playing football.
Okay, I can work with that. So it was a drunken fight, and it got out of control.
But then, like, so why is he in the front of the house? That's what we have to think through. You know, like, why is he in the same exact spot where I hit him? Think.
Because they're all so jealous of you because you're so pretty?
I am so much better than all of them. Of course they want to frame me. Yes, so they put him exactly where my car was.
Perfect. So it was a drunken fight that ended up with John getting attacked by the dog and his head getting split open.
Another issue, what about my taillight? That's gonna be hard.
Or we just say you broke it somewhere else.
I literally have automatic braking.
Does it have the ability to be shut off?
I don't know, probably. I mean, I have no idea how.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. So they just threw him in the front yard, hoping that he will freeze to death.
I don't know. Instead of the fight, can we maybe say that he got hit by a plow?
No, we can't. The plows all have GPS, and the plows weren't even out until hours later. And the problem is he stopped moving while you were still right there.
Okay, deal. So that's it. He was beaten by that little punk Colin. Everybody jumped in, and that's how it went down.
And Steve Scanlon, a longtime friend of Brian Albert, dropped the dime.
Now it all makes sense. I'm getting really turned on right now, David.
Goodbye, Karen. What a psycho.